Welcome back, everybody. Hot on the heels of the Torg shotgun build, I'm starting a new project. And this one is going to be quite different from, well, anything else that I've made. I don't think I've done any swords before. I certainly don't have any videos on ones that I've made. So this is going to be a first for the channel. So this is my template for the Cutlass Bluetane, which is a, I think they call it a cleaver in the game, from the original Xbox game Fable. And I've wanted one of these ever since I got one in the game, and I finally have the facility to make one. So that's what I'm doing. So step one is cutting out the template. Okay, actually step one is going to be sticking these together. Okay, actually step one was making the template on the computer in the first place. Okay, there we are. Let's rough cut this out. Heck yeah, that is such a good size. I guess I might as well go ahead and emancipate the handle from the blade. One of the things about this template is I have this line right here is a guide for this 1/2-inch dowel that I'm going to put inside for rigidity, and that's going to get transposed onto and then cut out of the cheap floor mat foam, because foam quality is not a major concern of mine for this build, since I'm going to be coating the whole thing in this Smooth-On Epsilon Pro, which is a 2-part self-leveling epoxy coating. And I've used it before a couple of times, so I kind of know what I'm doing with it. What am I doing now? Sanding off texture. And now I realize I shouldn't have cut that out yet, because this would have been easier to sand off if it weren't so floppy. Way to make more work for yourself, Tom. Whoops. Cool. All right. Except for the camera falling over, that went pretty well. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got lots of extra to play with, so I can true up all of these edges on my sander, and then I'm going to trace these lines out so I know where to contour it. Trace these lines out so I know where to cut those holes, and yeah, lots more work. A lot more work to do. All right, with the basic shape of the blade done, I can start working on contouring it. All right, so on closer inspection of my source material, it looks like the blade sort of tapers. I'm gonna draw that up on here, maybe, carefully. How am I gonna do that? I don't know. Freehand it? That's a bad idea. Let's do that. Let me try freehanding this. Okay, it's actually quite good. I didn't expect that to go so well. Can I do it again? Doubtful. Okay, so I'm going to thin the whole blade toward the tip there. Since reference pictures for this are scarce and not very, detailed, kind of winging this. Contouring is done and it looks pretty good. So the next step is going to be transposing these little oval cutouts onto the blade and then actually cutting them out. If you're wondering why I've got masking tape on my fingers, it's to protect my knuckles from 50 grit sanding raspberries. Those suckers hurt. Okay, how about we cut these out now? All right, blade is done. It's all shaped out and ready for the hard epoxy shell, but I don't have the brushes to do that, and it's a little bit late right now anyways, so I'm going to have to put that off until tomorrow. Which is fine, because I want to do a separate video for this. This is a whole technique itself, so I could devote a whole video to that, and this will be back in the next video with that done.